first thing I'm going to do is tie my hair back because I always put a headband on or tie my hair back before I do my makeup because I don't like my foundation getting in my hair. So I'm going to put it back in a ponytail. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face, and this is my favorite moisturizer. It's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. So I'm just going to take a little pump of this, about this big, and apply it all over my face. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is apply a primer. Now, I don't do this every day, but if I am like getting up early and I want my makeup to last all day, then I will use a primer, or if I want it to last like all night or something, then I will go ahead and use a primer. So lately I've been loving the Benefit Stay Flawless Primer. It's in stick form and I find that super easy to use. I just literally rub it all over my face. It kind of feels like a glue stick, but then once your foundation is on, it's totally not sticky at all. So I'm just going to rub it all over my face. Next, before I put on my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and put on my under eye concealer, and this is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer in the shade 205, and I love this. I've talked about it in many videos, and I use it every day because it really helps to conceal the darkness under my eyes, and it does not ever crease on me. Now it's time for foundation, so I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Stay Fabulous foundation. This is my second bottle of this. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for months. You can get it at the drugstore, and it is an amazing, amazing foundation. So I usually use about like a pump and a half, so I'll start off with this and then I'll probably have to add a little bit more, but I use my beauty blender and I use this end of it and I just like dip it in, dot it on my face, and then blend it out. Okay, and next I'm going to use a little bit of face concealer. This is Benefit Boing. This has been my favorite for months as well. I've talked about it so much. It's the perfect shade for me. I wear shade number 1, and it just works amazingly for me at covering up any blemishes. So I'm just going to go over any redness and imperfections that I have. It's time for a bronzer, so I'm going to use Hoola. This is my favorite. This is by Benefit, and a Sigma Large Powder F20 brush. I love this. It's a giant, kind of like flat-ish brush, so it gets really good like in the hollows of your cheekbones and right here. I get a very light amount because I never want to go overboard on bronzer since I am very pale. Put it at the bottoms of my cheeks, like my cheekbones. A little bit onto my actual cheeks, like where I would apply blush. I like to put it on my temples, and then I'm going to get a little bit more and put it on my jawline. And blend it down my neck just to make sure everything is even. Next, it's time for blush, and I pretty much change up my blush every day, but the one that I reach for the most often, at least what I've been reaching for the most often lately, is Coralista by Benefit. This is one of my absolute favorite blushes. It's amazing, and I'm going to use my Sigma F40 brush for this. And I start on the apples of my cheeks and just work it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of highlight on my cheekbones because I like to give them a little bit of a glow, and this has been my favorite one. It's this one from MAC, and it's called Superb Extra Dimension Skin Finish, but basically I like it because it's a really golden powder highlight, and I use my Sigma F35 brush. This is a tapered highlighting brush, and it's perfect for where I like to highlight, which is just at the tops of my cheekbones here. And you can see that just adds a little bit of nice, like, sun-kissedness to the tops of my cheekbones. So that is it for the face. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyebrows. And I really haven't been filling them in lately. I know it looks better, but I'm just kind of like in a little bit more of a... I'm I'm just a little bit lazier in the summertime, so I've just been kind of putting brow gel over them. So this is the Anastasia, however you pronounce it, clear brow gel, and this is just a little sample. And I really, really like this brow gel. It keeps them completely in place. And this is basically what I've been doing for my brows every day. I very rarely fill them in anymore. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eye look. So I've been basically wearing this look like every single day, or just using kind of the same products in different ways every day for a very long time. So the first thing that I do is use my Sigma eyeshadow base in the shade Persuade, and I apply this with a Sigma P88 brush. It's like an angled little one, and you can see it's very dirty because I literally use this every single day. It's an amazing eyeshadow primer, and it just conceals like the veins in my eyelids because they are not attractive, and it matches my skin tone really nicely. Alright, now I'm going to apply a little bit of eyeshadow. Now, again, this is not something I do every single day. I will wear eyeshadow usually if I'm filming or if I'm going out somewhere, but if I'm just kind of doing something quick and easy, I'll just put on this Persuade base and then be good to go. But I do want to show you guys a little the eye look that I've been wearing lately when I do wear shadow. So I like to put on my lid Stila's Kitten, and I use a Sigma E55 for this, and I just sweep this across my eyelids. And I absolutely love this color. It's one of my all-time favorite lid colors. And for the rest of my eyes, I'm going to use my Naked Basics palette. I've been using this like on whenever I wear eyeshadow. Basically, I reach for this. I love it so much, and I like it because almost all of these shades are matte. So if I do this shimmery lid color, I like to have like a matte crease and matte highlight and all that stuff. I'm gonna take my E25 blending brush from Sigma, and I like to combine Naked 2 and Faint, which are these two colors right here, and put that into my crease. So this is really, really light and natural, and that's why I like it. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my highlight shade. So I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use this blending brush, which is an E35, and just blend that out a little bit more. I forgot. I got ahead of myself. I skipped my blending step. Okay, now I'm going to highlight, and I like to combine colors again for my highlight. I use Foxy and WOS, which are these two right here, because I really, really like both of them, so I just combine them and use that for my highlight. And I use this big fluffy brush. This is a E50. And again, these are both matte colors, and I really like to highlight with matte colors, so I just put that right under my brow bone. And then I'm going to take these two colors combined again on a E20 brush, and I'm going to kind of put this below my lower lash line. I really, really like the look of it. And I'm just going to smudge this right up into my lower lash line. Not going all the way in, but going about halfway in. And I really, really like the effect that gives. It just kind of makes the bottom lashes like look a little bit more smoky. And lastly, oh, I forgot my inner corner brush. Here it is. Okay, so lastly for eyeshadow, I always like to highlight my inner corners. It just kind of brightens up your eyes. So this shade is perfect for that, and this is Venus. And I absolutely love this color. I always use it on my inner corners. So I'm just going to do that. And for this I use an E46, which is called the inner corner brush from Sigma, and it is perfect for that. That is all the eyeshadow I'm gonna do, and now I'm going to go ahead and do liner. So on my on my waterline, I sometimes use black on the outer half, but I also really like to have like a bright eyed effect, so that's why I like to use nude liner most of the time. And this one is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Cajal eyeliner in the shade Nude, and I actually got this from a subscriber, so thank you so much because I really, really like it. And I'm just going to apply this all the way in on my waterline, and I need to get closer to the camera to do this. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and do upper lash line liner as well, because you guys know I've been talking about it a little bit. I have been loving winging out my eyeliner lately, absolutely loving it, and even if I don't wear like eyeshadow, I will still wing out my liner because I love the way it looks. The first product that I've been using for it is, which this is running so low, so it might actually die on me in this video, but this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my upper lash line on both eyes. I'm not going to wing it out yet though, because I'm going to use another product for that. Okay, and now for my wings, I like to use liquid eyeliner to just do regular liner, and then for my wings I like to use gel liner. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I will just use this, but this is running low, so I don't want to like chance running out of it. So I'm going to use my MAC Black Chalk Fluid Line, which is a great gel liner, and a Sigma E65 tiny angled brush to wing out my liner. And of course my wings are not even, so I'm gonna go and make this one a little bit thicker right here. Alright, that is the best that it's gonna get. Finally, moving on to mascara. So lately I have been really loving the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. It has this tiny baby brush, so I'm going to just apply that to my bottom lashes. Now for my top lashes, I'm going to curl them using my Tarte Eyelash Curler and then apply my Great Lash Lots of Lashes mascara. Okay, and very lastly for lips. Now I usually really don't wear anything on my lips besides like chapstick or like a lip balm with SPF on it in the summer, but for the sake of this like tutorial I want to put something on my lips, and if I'm gonna go out somewhere I'm probably gonna put something just really natural on my lips. So I'm gonna be using one of the Revlon lip butters in Pink Lemonade, and this is just a really pretty baby peachy pink. And then just to set everything, I always like to use the setting spray. So this is Urban Decay's Do Me, and this is the moisturizing one because my skin is a little bit more dry than oily. And I just usually do about that many sprays, fan it a little bit and let it dry. Okay, and that is it. This is the complete look. This is basically my everyday makeup routine, what I've been doing, minus, you know, maybe I don't put on eyeshadow every day, or maybe I don't put on the same lip color every day, but basically what I've been doing for the past like month or two, and really liking this look. So you guys have been requesting this a lot, so I really hope you, why did I say really? I really hope you enjoyed it. This was really, I need another word. This was fun to film, and I do hope that you guys enjoyed it. So if you did, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you try out this look, I would love if you would tweet me a picture of what it looks like on you. I would love to see it. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!